Hello and welcome to Combined Counters by Cavalier. I just had to come on this. I did. Yeah, it's I can't remember what I've done now. Whether it was it's a new farmer start or whether it did start from scratch. I'm not sure as what to do because we're on Ebony Island. Um, I did start from scratch. I did. We must have a. This must be like well, it shows a vehicle, but I can't see if there is. It's showing that we're on top of something. It's day release. Yeah, you've got to expect, especially for such a grand project as this, really. So it is literally the maps. It's a 4X. So let's turn the time down a little bit and let's just prove that I've never been on here before. Or not. I mean, let's be honest. It's only just been released this very day. So this is, yeah, and we have been on this map for exactly how long? We have driven nowhere, done nothing, and played for 1 year, which is the standard start. 100 collectibles, as it says on the tin, and we have not collected any, so it's 500,000. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've nearly finished Ebony Island. I'm on the last year. I'm sort of thinking, what do we bring the equipment? Because sort of, if you think about it, we could have a bit of fun with this as well. Now we are, I should know, our fields are, this was the oh, of course the field numbers are different. I was going to say this doesn't make any sense. It does. It does make perfect sense. No, that's our field there, 329 and 328. Yeah, and that's our canola fields. That is our, what do we plant there? We've got potatoes in 289. That's our yard. Sugar beet, canola. No, I know, I'm not going mad. I know that it's not in this. I'm just saying on our farm, I'd have to change the farmland numbers to correspond to ours and obviously bring my XML for my vehicles. But I'm not sure. Do we just do it as is? Do we have a bit of fun with this? Do we go new farmer? What do we start with? Yeah, it's all interesting. Let's have a look. Do we have any vehicles? There's definitely a vehicle. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of this. I can never make it work. It's supposed to have the 3X backs, and I can never get them. I just, yeah, I can't. I go under them, and it just never picks up. So I don't know. I know it's the right one. I've been on YouTube and seen, so I can. Yeah, this is. I'm almost tempted to take it out because I can never get it to work. And as I said, I've actually looked. Chisel plow. I could buy ridiculous Dominics, which is bigger as well. So some beautiful harvesters straight off the bat. A little bit rich for us. Yes, I am a little bit. I just thought I'd come on here to begin with to see how this PC would cope with this as well, because it's a stupendous game on laptop, but it is a game and it nevertheless is a 4X map, and I've not. Well, I have actually. Yeah, I went on. There we are. There's the vehicle. I was going to say I thought we'd still could see one. Yeah, we're a little bit close to the edge of the building, which always does things like that. I always find when you have something like this, it still doesn't do the job properly, though. Yeah, it sort of lacks a little. Beautiful size. I think, which map are we on? I reckon it's Ebony Island. Glenleithen is this one. Just instinctively know that. So this has got to be. Well, Riverside's got a river going through it, which it's that one there. So we're on. So Glenleithen, Ebony Island. Oh, I should know. Maypole Farm, you Wally. Yeah, that's it. That's it with Riverside. Riverside's the one I did have the least. I did a very short run on Riverside. I did like it, but I had a couple of bad experience with the BGA, so I jumped onto another one. I can't play Roy's maps, which of course you could do. So now to have 4 in 1 is rather amazing. So yeah, just had to pop on this and see. But I'm really unsure as to how we handle this, whether we actually Apologies. My wife is a terror for not caring about recordings, really. Bless her, she didn't really understand, so I don't really belabour it. I just pause it and we just move on. Yes, I'm really unsure as to how to handle this, because we could sort of, without any kind of cheating, being as we are on, actually, Ebony Island, we could sort of, it would this would be my most difficult thing to do today, because I've got to like literally swap the field numbers and the XML, the placer was XML, and also the position of mine would mean that everything would be wrong, because it's going to do XYZ coordinates, which means this is one map. So if we was in the middle of this, we're probably going to be ending up here somewhere because of the XYZ coordinates. So it's not going to work what I would normally do, because the map's completely different. We could, however, we could go on to our farm, sell up. I think the animal. Oh no, it's positions again. It is. Yeah, I have a good mind. We would literally sell up, just have our equipment. Yeah, literally sell everything, lock, stock, and smoking barrel. It's a shame, because obviously we've got 900 head of cattle, but I'd like to buy that again. But I'd also like to buy one with. Yeah, the one thing I'm missing out a little bit on Ebony Island is I do like the manure and fertilizer, but that's normally because I run the fertilizer business, and we have not done that on that business, on that map, which I've actually quite enjoyed. But what I mean is, I suppose it would sort of liquidate a lot of our cash if we did do that. We'd come over with a lot of cash, but it would mean we could buy a lot of fields. Because if you think about it, on Ebony Island, we were just about. It's going to knock us back. It is. We've been there for 5 years. We're about to do our final harvest. It's just getting to the point where we're going to absolutely make a killing, really. So we could, it is true, sell everything. So I have a good mind to save this right now, and at least then I've got a baseline, and I'll put my XML in. Ooh, that scared me then. It's because it's big. Yeah, I think I'm just going to bring my equipment across, and everything else we're going to have to sell. So I'm going to see you on this crossover series on Ebony Island. See you shortly. Right, we have a plan. We do a cunning plan. We've got 1265055. We are about. Oh, it's a shame. Such a shame it is that what we're going to do next, but it is what it is. Right. So we're selling, and we are moving to combined counties, which is this is on it, but I can't do what I would normally do. I'm so excited. I'm even jumping the hedge and running straight down. Like, we need to switch on. Yes, we're going to have to sell our herd, which is a shame because you don't get the same amount, but it's got to be quick. We can't faff around forever. Taking the equipment, that's the one thing I can manage to do without any sort of like really kerfuffle. Everything else will probably sell, so we need to select and 300 and sell. We're not just, yeah, no. And we've got some that are like little, yeah. And now we're going to sell, yeah, the silo. Yeah, we've got to sell everything that we've added to this. And the farm we can sell as is. So yes, sell, yeah. Anything we've added, the milk, the dairy, which is, otherwise it won't let us do it. Yep. Ooh, sold products inside, not a lot because we've not been using it for a while. This def tank was an addition. Ooh, okay. Oh no, that's alright. And the greenhouses, and this greenhouse, distributor, tap. Yeah, I thought this was the quickest way to do it. Losing a lot of value. We know this. We do know this. Yeah, it's true, right? It's not going to be pretty much worthless. No, not too terrible. I think that's it on the yard. I don't think we did anything else. Ooh, Granny's knitwear. Oh, Cavalier did fix it. We've never seen it, have we? Yeah, that's true. That's new. That's the horse one. It's never been there before. So, all of our work, all the corn and everything. Now, the good thing is that any wood chips and stuff like that is going to come with us. It's going to obviously should sell things. Ooh, yeah, sold products. That'll be all the. Yes, this as well. And this. And you. The only thing is, I don't think that toolbox is going to do anything. It sort of always seems to go. I don't think we did anything else. It really was just that. Now we've got the windmill, which has been there an awful long time. We have the handplant saplings, which we used in the early days. Oh, it's not going to like the. I don't think it's going to like the fence, which is a bit of a shame, really, because it's sort of fixtures and fittings, but I don't think it's going to see that it is. So yeah, it's. Smashing. Didn't we have a tap? Surely had a tap there. Yeah, we did. I was going to say. Well, whoever takes over our farm has absolutely made. Oh my life, 2,000,008. Okay, now for the grands of seeing if we can sell our fields. Yeah, I don't think it's going to sell the one with the next one, 208, our original field, because it's going to say it's got placeables on it. Oh, it does let you do that. We see I learnt something new today. Because I didn't think it let you do that, although it makes sense in a way. This is going to, mind you, Cavalier always field prices are very reasonable. I mean, yeah, they do cost us, but yeah, not like on some American maps where they're like 300 grand and stuff like that. As a generalisation, yeah. I think we've sold everything on for the farm. Is the one that. Oh. Oh, okay, we've missed something. I did think that's right. So the BGA can't sell it like that, can you? No. I think we'll just keep. Yeah. Not really. Not really. We do need to sugar milk. And we need to switch this on. Yeah, we do need to always have to press delete. It always confuses me. I used to think for a while that you couldn't, but you just demolish. Oh, 109. Really, that much? Right, okay, sugar mill. Isn't the other one? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. No, we definitely didn't buy that one. Grain mill, I think we did. No, we didn't. We did, but we sold it back. Now, I think our dairy is one of these down the side. It is. Now, this should earn us a shed load of money just because it's got 376,000 litres of milk, value 301,000. So yeah, just before it happens. And then what other productions have we got? That's really the way to look at this, is the bakery, the biogas plant. Oh, the egg and honey distributor, that's what's done it. It is. So the bakery. Now I am on the right screen. Bakery. Can't remember where that is. Oh, it's there. Wow, I don't think I've ever done this. Right, biogas plants. Nope. Biogas plant. Never done something so quick either. Oh, that really does. It really does sell the biogas plant. It's a good job we. Right, so that wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't too much, was it? But right, so what else have we got? We need to go do the honey and the. That's all we've got left. So if we go to the farmyard, I thought this was the quickest way to do it, really. So if we go to the farmhouse and egg distributor, yeah, it's a good job we've got those on. That's why I wouldn't see it, because when you've got the those off, you can't see anything. Yeah, so we need to, I think, is it demolish? I would say. Yeah. And so the honey distributor would have been over there. It can't be, because that would have been in the field. So where do we stick the honey distributor? It should be visible now, though. Oh, wasn't it over here? Yes, it was. That's the one. Smashing. So now we should be able to sell the farm. Oh, but it's not a production. So what is it? Sold the water thing. Let's have a look. Let's have a wander around the property. We didn't put that down. That was already down. We didn't put that down. We didn't put that down either. We did put some fuel in it, but that's different. The distributor we've done. Oh, there you go. There you go. It's a tap. It's often the little things that catch you out, isn't it? Oh no. No, because Cavalier Roy's going to slap the irons on us with the like doing. Oh. You have to really try and zoom in. It's weird. I have had this on. Yes. It's not differentiating, is it, between the tap and the back? We might have to take a 45,000 hits. Yeah, so we're going to add this back. So we could call it 44,000. Yeah, just so we can get to a tap. Right. We'll for once, Cavalier Roy, argue with you, just for this once. So 44,000 back again, because we couldn't do it because of game mechanics. Right, so that is the grand total. Well, no, actually, it isn't. You've not sold that yet. Huh? Oh, this is getting silly now. It's definitely not a production. It's got a... where? Oh, did we put that shed down? But there is a way to sort of show, and that is, if it's going to minus, it's one that... I think Cavalier did this one. Yeah, he did. So what is it? What have we missed? Didn't put anything in there. Hate this. I've done this other. You know, if we can't find it soon, we'll leave it, because I've had this before when it's somewhat stupid like a light. Now we haven't added any lights on this one. Otherwise, I'd think that it was that. Did we do? No. We've moved our production. We've got not any taps down anymore. Oh, hang on. What is that there? Oh, it's the honey point. Yeah, that'll do it every time. Right, now should we try it? I think we've got it. I think. If we haven't, then this time I give in. Yes, I would. So then, no, I think that is everything now. I really do think. Yeah, that's it. In every single production, all we've got is the property, the equipment, because that's the only way we can do it. We've got taking 5 million with us to buy. Yeah, because we're only really up in sort of sticks to grab that on that particular island. So I'm going to see you back on combined counters, and we will choose. Yeah, I think I'm going to go on. Is it Riverview? I think I said Riverside on the first thing. That's yeah, it's Riverview, isn't it? Is it? I'm sure it is. That's the one I spent the least time on. The others I can definitely quote: Maypole, Glenleithen, and Ebony Islands. Yes, I'm sure it's Riverview, I think. Right, anyway, I'm going to see you on combined counters. I don't need to worry about the name because it's combined. So, see you shortly. Right, I'm bringing you in. I was going to do all this off camera. Not, it doesn't really matter, but I do like to show you almost everything. I had a little bit of trouble with the XML file. Right, so we've got zero cash. Now we need to add our 5 million that we had from ours. Yeah, I've finally got them right. So the total was 5,014,214 should be pounds, and it is pounds. That's correct. So we now have a blank canvas. Oh, that's the only bad thing. The position will be like I said, where it's going to be the X, Y, Z code. Yeah, I'm sort of going to have to do when we decide where we're going. We're going to have to because this is, if you think about the X, Y, Z of where we were in the map, we were dead center. So it is still actually dead center. Now, sort of. Oh, that'll be the shop, of course it will. Yeah, definitely. So we were on Ebony Island. Because we've obviously been on Ebony Island so much, I think I'm gonna well, let's look where we are, and I'm gonna think, yeah. So we've spent a lot of time on Maple. Riverview is this one. It is. This is the one that I've spent the least amount of time on. Glenleithen, I did spend quite a lot of time on it. Maypole, a lot. And this actually has caught up, to be honest. So it really is this one. So where is this shop? Has it only got one shop for the entire map? It's got 4 of nearly everything. Glenleith. We just need to click on the, yeah, true, I never thought of that. Ebony Island Spinnery. Riverview Bakery. So I was on Maple. So really, we're heading for this one here. I do like the idea of that. If I remember, this is quite a hilly map. There's bits that are really, it wouldn't be a bad idea to sort of have a farm that sort of touches, I don't know, I'd like one with a lot of fields. But it is true, Riverview is the one I've had the least to do with. These are a big set of fields. So it is true. Let's have a look at that. Let's go to the bakery. So we were looking at field 160, which is right behind us. I was right. It's this? Yeah, it is. So where are the farms? There's one. There's another. So I like the idea of the one at the bottom. It's sort of closest. So it's right behind Riverview Raisin Factory, which is sort of got to escape and go out. Ooh, I think I need to put a bit of a spurt on that. Yeah, we can't. Let's just put a bit of speed on. So it really is, if I'm correct, and that is what that is. It looks like a farm to me. It's a bit of a trek to get in. But it is true, this is sort of quite apt that we go to this place, really. It's on the edge though. It's the one closest to this set though, that's what I'm thinking. I can't see any others. The other one is at the top. How much to buy? Oh, we get a field as well. And the periphery is 2594, which we could afford, but you don't get a lot for your Oh, it's not the periphery, actually. It really is. Oh, I think it is. But it's only the periphery of one map. So I think we're just wanting to buy this, which you get a field with it too. 781. That's good. Whoa, we've got 5 million. 5 million. Don't worry about it. We're going to look at the... You can't really see, can you, until you... I think this would be one of those that I would like. Ooh. There's going to be sort of little bits that are not quite perfect. But we can't see the amount of animals until we... Oh, you can't open doors either. We should know this. We should. This is true. Let's buy it. We could always sell it. Perhaps. I think we're going to be happy. I do. I think this is... oh, it's not. You're not, actually. It's only 80. Oh, it's as was. It is. Oh, that's disappointing. I have got that mod, but I don't seem to be able to make it work, where you're supposed to actually be able to add, like, more animals. So you should technically be able to, like, go above the limit. Let's take, I think it's the other end, if I remember rightly. Being as we've had this a lot, we should really know. Sort of at the back. One of these doors here. That's it. So can we add... It's Brown Swisser's turn. No, only lets you do the limit of 80, no matter what happens. I have got a mod that's supposed to increase it to 2000, so I don't know how it's supposed to do it. Yeah, I really don't. So, it's a bit of a blowout, really. I did want to go big. Well, there is another option. We could sort of. If it let us, of course. Yeah, we would actually. Now, then the bad thing is, obviously, we could sort of go for... Is there a production slab? I know there was some on all of them. We could sort of look for a... we could sort of make field 160 into... Is that... I think that is the embark... Like the bank thing. So, you'd have to pick... Was one of these fields bad? 153 is central. That's fairly bad. And there's the embankment all around, like the big outcropping. This is the only thing that I found was a bit... Yeah, so this is be a fairly good set of fields, really. I don't really care if the entire episode is spent with us trying to find a home. Yeah, Glenleithen, that is the point, actually. I mean, we can't think of it as Glenleithen in itself, but this... Yeah, we only did this bit over here. We didn't do anything over here. This is sort of almost touching everything. Oh, it's doing some weird things. Yeah, it might have gone below the ground. It is. It's done that thing. Yeah, it's the only bad thing when you're on a hilly map. They're actually under the ground and they don't like it. I'm going to have to reset them at the end of this session, or you actually lose them. They actually flop off the map and sometimes never ever come back. So we have to make a decision. So let's look for a bad field that's fairly central, but still got to be fairly big to have a farm. That's a big farm, not far away down there. Close are we, Glenleithen Beach? Yeah. Okay, let's have a go. So I need to turn my speed up again. I'm switching it down. So it's... Which way are we facing? It is this way. Sort of like over this way. That's not looking at the car. It is roughly... What is it? It's to the left. It is true, I often rush, but this is obviously like a lot. But it is true, I would have liked to do Riverview in a way. I'm not sure. I've never been to this bit of Glenleithen. Okay, it's not this way, I don't think. No, I think this back, and then... Ooh. No, it won't let me. It won't. Sort of, well, it looks like it's going to let me through. It's not letting me through. Yeah, it's a very... a big thing to do. I just knew I'd got to come on here. So this is a farm. But this did have big amounts. That's why I'm hoping. So that's... Yeah, it is. That's a cow place. You can never tell by the look either, as we know. So I like farmyard. I'm easily pleased though with that. I like the spacing. It's got some lights. We have another shed. No, it's just a shed. Let's go down to normal. So yeah, this is mainly cows, which that suits me down to the ground. Having come from having 900 head of cattle, which I'd like to do again. Chickens? Anybody for chickens? So chickens, and we have one of the object storage jobbies as well in the corner. Fuel tank. Is that sheep? I think it's about time we bought it. I'm interested in this one. It's actually also, you've got an awful lot of things with it. So which you should, it's like 1335. So right, so then now we can see what do we actually get. Pigsty, horse pasture, cow barn, chicken pasture. We might actually do horses. We will be employing a stable hand that is going to ride them on a daily basis. And I've got the mod now that actually you can make... Let's have a look. You can sort of make decent money like I used to do on FS22. It was my preferred. Oh, 2000. You nice one, Cavalier. That's more like it. Yeah, it's a shame about Riverview. I would have gone on Riverview. It's just I did want to go a bit bigger, really. So brilliant. We are home. Yeah, we've moved, and this is home. So we will of course move in properly over the ensuing episodes, but we own all of those fields. We will scan them. We're going to buy... Yeah, we won't need all of those to be... Well, do we grab the BGA? I do like the idea, because another thing is, it's a way of you spending a lot of cash, so you're not too rich, is my thinking. And for once, we can actually afford it, even if it's one of the really, really mega expensive million ones, it says. It is true, isn't it? I've seen some of them that are a bit more, so let's show them. We will indeed. Cavalier again strikes again with his stupendous, amazing. So we've got our first reduction. We've got a lot of grass. Don't think we're going to need all of that grass. I think we're going to buy... Oh, that's a set of fields. I was thinking of the grass field behind. Let's have a look. Oh, they are like back sets of fields. So let's have a look as well. I would imagine everything's sort of... Yeah, everything is growing, apart from 488, which has got nothing in it. Unless it's grass. No. Oh, it could be grass that's not grown yet. Yes, it is. It's like one of those fields that's planted that's not grown. So it's all of our things are grass, apart from our sugar beet, which is above us. So then, corn, soy, sorghum. Can't see much carrots in that. Oh, I can, they're down there. Yeah. That is true. We got I'm trying to remember. Did we have... Oh, look at the vehicles. Right, I think we're going to have to do that for once. We're going to have to sort of like, yeah, we're going to have to sort of do that, aren't we? Let's buy... Yeah, sort of going up towards the BGA, I think. Right, let's... Yeah, so 464. This is the BGA. That is our last field that we're facing over there. we could actually do it here. Yeah, this is an emergency. I don't normally do this, but we're going to have to, or this is going to cause major issues with things being under the ground and doing those funny wigglies. The more twisty they are, the worse it is. Yeah, the ones that are twisting the worst are the ones that are the first ones that are going to disappear. The only bad thing is obviously whatever contents they had are now lost, but you can't have everything. So original Merlot. We got that very early on. Why are they twisting behind us as well? What? Why are they? Oh, because one of them's in. you could make this up, could you? You just couldn't make this up. Right, so who is that that's inside the dome? It's the, I think it's the Merlot. Oh, I forgot settings, yeah. I think it is the Merlot, actually. What is it? I'd say so, looking at the wriggling going on. Maybe that as well. Yeah, it was. It was definitely there too. So I think we'll just do a couple. Do you know something? I think I can do this off. Yeah, I'll do this off camera. You know what I'm doing. It's not a shock, is it really? We're just trying to save them before all of our things disappear into the abyss, never to be seen again, as it happened on Sovznovka. That's just, yeah. We're going to lose adapters all over the place, but let's do the twirly-whirly ones quickly. Don't be losing me Magnum. Let's grab you. Oh, of course, yeah, the thing. Oh, that's going to lose all that fertilizer. I think that's the worst. That's everything else is not twizzling. So yes, I shall meet you up at the farm in a few minutes. See you shortly. It's going to take quite a while for me to shift this lot. It is, we've lost a lot of stuff that was on trailers and in trailers and all that type of stuff. So it is what it is. You've got to expect you can't have everything good. We're down to just about 3 million. We've spent two odd million already. There's a few bits of casualties. I think that's one of the headers. It won't let you reset it. It's one of those you think you'd need to go up to it with a. That's the one I think must have been actually with the shop originally. Is that actually at the show? It might be at the one that we saw at the shop originally. It is. So we've not done anything to that. It's just still here. So this is the shop. We aren't that far away from it actually. So Cavalier has done a clever. Yeah, it's right dead centre of everything. So yes, that is the shop. And luckily for us, we're not that too far away. So we may at some point venture and try and grab some of these bits and bobs that are like strewn around. Oh no, they're in the ground. Yeah, I'll probably have to do my XML crunching that I've done. Something disappeared. Well, there's the white dot when I clicked it went across the map. So I'm not sure if we go out, if it disappears off the map, it seems to never come back. Sometimes it used to reset to the shop, but yeah, I don't know what it was. The thing that I did try and click on was the forage harvester. Show on map. Let's have a look. Are you there? That's what I'd like to see. Oh, it did. That's okay then. Oh, yeah, I clicked on that, and then something went. So I really don't know what that was. So I don't got many casualties. Most things are over here. Any contents, any partial bales, or any water, any whatever chicken food in that one, although there wasn't a lot, has disappeared. Yeah, they're all empty now. Yeah, the seed has got no seeds, all that type of stuff. Not that. I'm not whinging, I'm not moaning about it. Obviously, we're going to like get this little lot to the farm and tweak this to our Heart's content. One thing I'm going to do on camera is this. So these are our fields so far. Quite happy with that. Centre's probably that one too. Ooh. You can't have it all good. It's more about the location. Do we need that many? I think we'll do that one as well, even though it's bad, as I said. And I think that is probably going to serve us well for quite a while. So I think we've got a couple of grass fields again. Switch that one off. I'm sure that's... Oh, that's not grass, actually. That's not actually... Oh, that's just cultivated. It really hasn't got anything in it. Oh, there's a lot of needs ploughing. Easy to start from scratch, though. Even though, really, we could say we're new farmer in. Really, this is what I like about... So we're on hard. Are we going to keep on hard? No, we're going normal. Take that off. I can do it, but it's not like... I mean, we could make it hard, I suppose. Really, actually, it's... Yeah, fuel usage, normal. And then my normal settings. And courseplay is the usual one. So we will have no settings on this tool. Absolutely none. Save the game with our settings. It takes a while because it's a 4x map, so yes. So we've got a lot of fields, but to be honest, we really were facing our harvest. We were just about to do a harvest with our 2 harvesters, whereas really now we've got a monster amount of grass. We have got the BGA, which accepts a lot of things. So yeah, 9 million litres of methane storage. Wow, amazing. And this is what the thing that I am going to say is obviously, yeah, now there's a few things we could sort of prep. Yeah, a few things that I am going to change immediately to the silo. It's probably not a... Yeah, I'll probably get penalised. Well, no, not penalised, so that's not too bad. I'm going to have to sell the karma because I can't get to what I'm going to get to. Do like the way, because we're going to stick ours dead centre too, if it will let us. If it will let us, that's the thing. Yeah, it's quite a tight yard, but the spacing's good. Yeah, that's not me being critical. I'm just saying it's a tight yard, but I like there's enough room to get around. So yeah, stick that if it fits. It's the I think it's called the small silo. Not the tiny. I usually go for the tiny, but it's a bit tight with 100,000 litres. It's yeah. I must admit, I'm almost always doing these type of silos now because they're not just silos, are they? They're productions which are able to shift things around the map. So let's see if we can find it soon. I think. Yeah, just after Burness, I think. Yeah, here we go. The small silo, I don't think it's terribly small, but we might have to put this in V mode. It should fit, really. Yeah, really, I would say that's going to properly fit. So let's just pop and see that it's not done any damage. The only trouble, the original farm, obviously when they build maps, it's completely... Oh, I've gone to the back, haven't I? Yeah, I did look at this. There isn't a proper gate. The only way you could get through to it, I was going to reset them to the farm to there, because it was the biggest grass field. Should be able to open this now at least. But then I thought I'm going to have to meander through all of that little lot, so let's just check. How did you go? Oh, no, it's not. I thought that was... It is as flat as a pancake, so... Can't see there's any damage anywhere. Not to any surrounding buildings either. So that's the change I'm making for the silo, which is truly a production. Obviously the rest we're going to tweak as we actually play. But I wanted to get this recorded because I'm going to look forward to this. We're going to obviously buy animals. Yeah, let's place the things like the H2 studios and stuff like that. That's got. No, I think this is not right because you've got troughs here. I think this is. It's the horse pasture. Why is it always the horse pasture that goes wrong? Hey, I suppose we could put fences in, but then of course Cavalier Royal fix this, and mind you, it did take a while for Ebony Island. We've only just seen that back, and we've been on that for a while. So, 16 animals. I think we might actually do this as a major thing. So if we buy a horse now, let's save the game. Yeah, well, I don't want throwing into the water like on Ebony Island. That was a bit of a hoot, really. So somewhere around here, ish. There we go. We're gonna have a let's just try and buy my mum's favourite, a Palomino. No, we don't want. No, we don't that many. We want, I think, a couple. Yes. Ah, so they do go in the field, right? Okay. Oh, and there's some deer as well with them. If that's the case, well, I think what we'll do, it's not game's not crashing and burning. We'll just put some fences and a. It's not very big for them, though. There's 16, is it? We will pretend that they actually go somewhere else. Really, I would say. So let's have a look. Let's get all these little jobs done. Fences. Just going to suit a beautiful set of horses. I like these, but I'm not sure they suit. It's more for like, what's this one? It's not grand enough. This is quite nice. Opens outward. And the actual fence itself. Got to just so there's no gaps, but right now this I think we're going to do a different kind of, because otherwise they can't get to the to that, can they really? This looks a bit odd, doesn't it? How can we do that? I presume the that is true. Wouldn't the fences be? I think we'll just do the fences to the side of them, but it's definitely not going to be that kind of fence. That looks a bit odd, I think. So I like this type of fence. So I think we'll go like that. And that. And like that. Yeah, because it's sort of got that metal sort of banding there, so yes. Let's just have a look, where does the actual points go? Ah, you can dump it this side, so that's alright. Water too. Animals there, so yeah, brilliant. So in that case, if we're going to do this properly, where I'm like trying to do as much automation as possible, as you possibly can, although I've got to be honest, horses are very little trouble, really. Very little trouble. Yeah, we stick that. Something like. Is that flying? No, I think that's actually to the right, and that's probably the best place. Stick that in V mode. It's flat, so it's just because it's close to the fence. Fantastic. Where else do we need? The water will be done in that, and the pigs. It said we own pigs, so I would say that's got to be the sheep. I would say. If it is, do they have... No, that's not the chickens. Right, okay, well, that's interesting. Let's go and have a look. We'll leave the zone marks on for a minute. So we don't need to do water for this because they actually get fed. We've got a robot that's going to mix for us. We have... Yeah, Yeah, we could actually. No, we'll make it. We're not going to throw money away just because we've got money. It would be silly. So it is the pigsty large, and it's all my life 2,000. Are we going to go mad with animals this time? Oh, it's over there. It's the chicken pack. Oh, 1,000. This is exactly the same as the one we just had. Do you like that? Pigsty. So, didn't it say we'd got sheep as well? Because it's a while since I've. No, we've got no sheep. Right. Okay then. Pigsty, large, horse pasture, cow barn with feeder rope and chicken pasture. Okay. So there's no sheep on this one. On this particular farm. That doesn't mean to say we can't do them though. We could actually, although I think if we're doing everything that we've got, our hands are going to be full. Our life is going to be more centered around the livestock than anything, I would say, if this is going to be the case. So I think we're going to buy some. That's true. What are we going to do? I think what we'll do. This is the pigsty, so actually we do need those on for a little minute. That's to grab a slurry. So we would be. That's fairly close though to everything. It has got a food thing. That's the manure for. Ooh, only connected to the small silo. So it's not. But then it's got no animals in it. Might be that. Yeah, let's not panic just yet. So I would say, obviously, we're going to be buying in to begin with. Produce. I think actually, the mineral feed drops in there. We could sort of. We could, it's true. We're not liable. The one thing I have often said, we're probably not going to get anything for it. But we can make use of the space. Yeah, I'm thinking that we're going to put the H2 studios there. Which is just right next to that. So we're going to stick that right there. I'm going to go as close so we could walk down the side. Walk. And I know it's, well, I might even be able to. Is that jutting out too close to the house? I'm trying to get my feet level with the edge of the house. Yeah, that's not bad. So that's close to that. Close to the horses and reasonably close to the chickens. Although we will probably be buying from the shop and we are not too far away, which is quite good. So I think that's the changes I wish to make. Obviously the vehicles have come with us. We will put things like the production shed down, but we're going to choose. Is that going to be near the farmyard? Or we're going to sort of let's do a bit of design work. This might get split into two because it might be a monster. Actually, the yard is central to everything, but there's a little tiny bit of a. Well, it depends on what we're going to do, and also what is planted. Because some of these are grass, and we're going to cut all the grass to begin with, but we'll send it down to the BGA. So bearing in mind that probably central would be in the farmyard, really. Truthfully, would be right in the farmyard. What is that grass there? That's got to be. Is that for the pigs? It is. Yes, my life. The pigs have got a right good play area. And yet the horses, the horses have got a tiny little field. Perhaps Cavalier is not a massive fan of. Only jesting, Cavalier Roy. Only jesting. Yeah, perhaps he it was true. Actually, Ebony Island was the same. It was a little tiny one. So, I'm trying to think. Yeah, because we seem to aimlessly be going. We could buy a death tank. But to be honest, I actually like the containers that come in. Yeah, I'm not a massive, not that bothered. It's going to be a tight yard, but we can obviously chop the hedge. Now then, that is true. A little bit of fun, because obviously you don't actually gain them. They don't come with you. And I thought, I love Star Wars. I do. And I had them in for a while, and then I took them out again. But Yeah, it's just sometimes you've got to remember it's a game. So I thought, you know, we're going to have these back in. We are. It's I love the sound and everything. It just takes me back to yeah, those 1977, my very first film. I got up at the crack of dawn with my grandma, who very kindly took me. Right, so that's that. We're also going to need a few bits and bobs. Now that is a point. Now the one thing that's going to be lost forever is going to be in miscellaneous, and it does come across, but you can never find it ever again. Yeah, it's true. I didn't see a repair point, but yeah, I've got to be honest, it's the size and everything about that. It's just so amazing. It is. So we will. I think we'll actually have it delivered here, only because it's a pain, and you've got to. Yeah, you've got to run across the map with it. It's the only thing that's a bit strange. So just let's get these little tiny bits and bobs sorted. Miscellaneous. It's right at the end. Got plenty of desk voids. We've got all sorts of things scattered around the map. So we're going to go. I'm going to go with my favourite. I do love the Tulto. It's my type of in real life. Fantastic. So then, let's reset that and let's stick that. Pride of place right next to the warning signs there. Now that's a point actually. Are we gonna? No, I'm happy. It's right near the warning signs. We know where to go for. If we just stick that. We've got a lot of seeds and stuff to buy for. It is August though, so we are about to head through autumn. So that means that the only crops we've got are what? Let's have a look. Crop types. We have a field of corn, a field of. We may be able to. Oh, is that parsnips? I believe it is. I've got one field that's just been harvested. We have canola, parsnips, and sorghum, corn, lots and lots of grass, and some sugar beet, which I'm glad we're having the sugar beet because it means we can make sugar early. We will have a dairy. Now, I think this may be, if it's got like maple, it will have those interesting productions that do the dairy stuff and that. So we could have a look at that because I quite like that. I like what Cavalier Roy had done. We need to just get my handle on the. Yeah, so obviously, do we sort of? We've got a super duper scanner. So no, we're going to have great fun scanning, definitely. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to buy. Def. I was going to buy a Def one so that we are. Yeah, we'll also pay for some fuel, even though it always goes against the grain a bit. But yeah, I prefer to. We will get one of those. Do we? Yeah, let's. We have got a bit of cash for us. Let's put Missy B's Def tank down right next to. It's not much room though. It is one of them farmyards where, if you're not careful, could sort of go next to the pig thing because that juts out already. So we could do that. Tax diesel, green diesel, red diesel. No, it is the Missy B one. It's the only one I've seen that does this. Diesel and Def. We don't want to go through the shed. I don't think that's too bad. Right, fantastic. And for once, we are going to fill these up. Not literally fill, but you know. Okay, where is your? Oh, would you believe it? 10,000. I've never needed that. I think. Yeah. And 5,000, 2,000 meters is. Yeah, what? It's not like fuel. So I think we've done almost everything. The rest is. Let's go. Yeah, let's have some. No, I think we'll do that next session. This was just us getting ready, making the move, because this is going to be an absolute monster. It may be 2 sessions, because obviously there's the selling that we've got and all the rest of it, the moving, all of it is going to be a monster session. So I hope you join me on combined counties, and we're going to have a bit of fun on Cavalier Roy's masterpieces. We are, and we're going to try to pull in as much as we can, including a very posh. It's a bit mix and match. But I suppose I could have actually continued with the. It's the bit in the middle that I don't think I could have done really. Would have been a bit awkward. I suppose we. I think we can do it. Let's do it. I reckon we can. Yeah, let's try. Ooh, okay. Oh. Wow, would you believe it? It's now seen as part of the enclosure. Okay, well, it looks like we're stuck with this mix and match. Old and new. That looks a little bit typical of Mr. Smith, really. Now we can't close the gates. Oh, where was the... Oh, please, do I have to go right and really on the threshold so they trap you? Right, so that is where I'm going to leave it. Yeah, we are going to buy some more. We're going to buy a shed load of these. We're going to buy the... Do we just... No, we're going to mix it. We're going to buy all the individual components. We're going to try to sort of streamline this a little bit as well. I think. Do we... I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll have a go. We will. So, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. Just going to check, just thinking of something. The sales. We did see, didn't we? Yeah, do you know, we've definitely got enough harvesters. We really have. Yeah. So, all that does remain to be said is goodbye for now.